Welcome into the Eric Zane Show podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures off and running on this, the 1st of September. What? Come on! Wasn't long ago that I was like, oh, I'm so glad summer's here. I'm not going to let it slip by. I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm not going to take it for granted. I'm going to go out and enjoy life. And do any of that shit. Even worse, I kind of just sat there and watched it all go by. It's so much more fun to just sit around. I don't know, there's something about it. I think more the idea of anticipating that you have the opportunity to seize the day and then not actually seizing the day. Now that's bullshit. I like seizing the day, but that requires more effort than I'm willing to put out, I guess. I don't know. There's always kind of like a balance that needs to be attained that at 52 years old I strive for and haven't really been able to accomplish that. But what the hell, you know? At least I got to see the film Samaritan, which for the third day in a row, I need to discuss things about Samaritan because the dumbass who suggested, who made me watch it, Adam Balboa, who his love for Stallone is just sick. He took umbrage, as far as umbrage can be taken, with my suggestion that because of what I saw in the film, that Stallone's character, Samaritan, is powered by ice cream. He says, no, it's when he gets injured, he overheats and he needs to cool down. So he takes cold showers and eats ice cream. He is not powered by ice cream. Well, no, in a way he is. Because if he doesn't eat the ice cream, he won't be powering anything. If he doesn't eat the ice cream, his heart explodes. That's what he said in the film. So I don't want to hear he's not powered by ice cream. I beg to differ. The character is, in fact, powered by ice cream. Was there a giant freezer in Stallone's apartment full of ice cream? Yes or no? Yes. Well, that stuff's not just going to sit there and get freezer burned. He's going to eat that. And another problem. He comes out of retirement in the film. He hadn't been doing any super strong things. Why would he even need a chest full of ice cream to power himself if he's not doing anything? The thing was just terrible. I don't remember one bit of dialogue from him. Oh, God. I wrote, whatever, minor details. I say he's fueled by ice cream. And then he shows me an image that I'll just have to describe to you of a shelving unit he has at his residence, which is full of these toys. One of Rocky fighting Apollo, Rocky fighting Mr. T or Clubber Lang, and then Rocky fighting Drago. He's got a Mickey bobblehead. It is quite a shrine. I must admit, it's ridiculous. I think he's got a lot of other ones, too. I see Terminator, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rambo, obviously. This is disturbing. He says, I cannot wait for a Samaritan action figure. And I said, you need to get a mini freezer and fill it with ice cream so that Samaritan can get fuel. All caps. Great idea. Question from Amanda. Is he married? Yes, he is. I would love to interview his better half about this disgusting habit, this weird obsession. Amanda says, how? That's a great, he must have a giant, perfect penis. Adam Balboa must have quite a fantastic crank. Then he writes, did you know Stallone did the voice work of King Shark in the latest Suicide Squad movie? I'm like, what? No, why would I know that? No one knows that. I wrote, haha, never saw it. And then he sent me a picture of the character, King Shark, which is, of course, on his little wall of fame here. All right, I'm seeing also various DVDs, Star Trek collection, Star Wars collection. I don't really have any collection that I put on display. I don't know if that makes me good or bad. I don't have any collections, anything like that. And what does that say? Is there, we should get an in-depth study about people who collect things like this. Some type of peek into their brains. Man, this is actually, I probably shouldn't talk. I will confess I have Baby Yoda up all over my house. It is not known as Baby Yoda. The character is called something else. It escapes me. Grogu. There you go. Grogu is the stupid thing. The only thing worse than a person having that type of character up all over their house is guy who gets agitated when you don't say Grogu. I said, haha, I never saw the film you're talking about, the Suicide Squad movie. And he says, well, you better go increase the cost of Cameo. I'll tell you what, if you ever make me do this again, I'm going to decline it. This is what you do, Adam. If you want me to watch another stupid Stallone movie, I'm going to temporarily increase the price of Cameo to $500. Apparently yesterday I suggested that Adam Balboa is one bad comment away from being grouped in with the Diniacs. I responded with laughy emoji. He responds with, also, I loved the quote, no kid has ever read a book and thought, I want butt sex crack, referring to the story about the libraries. All right. So that kind of made me laugh. Welcome in. I have an update for you as we do this show from the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. I have an update on the kid who got on top of the subway car and was subway car surfing somewhere in New York City, one of the boroughs. And the next thing you know, he's minus an arm. They didn't really go into the specifics in the article about how his arm got ripped off. He was subway surfing, and somehow the next thing you know, he's walking around the platform like that dude from the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan looking for his arm. Except it was actually down in the pit where the tracks are. One of the workers had to go get the arm while people tended to the kid. They said that he's only 15. His name is Hamza Muhammad. He was in shock and just kind of like looking around like, no big deal. The doctors are not able to reattach the arm. That's unfortunate. According to Mom. Mom is speaking out about the incident. Now, what I'm hoping, when it says she's speaking out, she says, I cannot believe that from my body, I birthed such a stupid individual. We've heard about kids doing stupid shit before. But this is one of the all-time greats. Mom, however, is displaying some stupidity too with these comments. Mom told the New York Post just the other day she's trying to console him by saying to him, "Son, accidents happen." Hold on. This is not an accident. An accident is bumping into someone. An accident can cause you to get your arm ripped off if it's accidental. Negligence, stupidity, bad decision making does not equate to an accident. Okay? That's just dumb to say. The family of 15-year-old Hamza Muhammad is trying to be supportive and remain positive in the wake of the dangerous stunt, his shaken mother said. He lost his arm, his left arm, but he's going through everything. He's doing okay, said mother Soha Muhammad. I told him accidents happen in our life, and it's tough for us, but we can get through it because we're strong. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to muster up the strength to say that. She's clearly an enabler. Had she not been such an enabler and kicked his ass a few times when he was growing up, perhaps this wouldn't have happened. The kid obviously knew he could get away with it. So I blame the mother for all of this. I told him accidents happen in our life. It's tough for us, but we can get through it because we're strong. What an inappropriate comment. It should just say, I told him he's a dumbass. And he deserves all of this. Hamza had surgery yesterday, at which time the family is hoping to learn whether he can be fitted with a prosthetic. She said doctors haven't told the family when Hamza can go home, but an update is expected very, very soon. I just need him to be okay, and then we'll see everything, the mom said. The family was never even aware of subway surfing until the accident Monday, she added. So she'd never even heard of it. So imagine being her when the cops show up and they're like, yeah, hey, your son has been hurt. Oh, really? What happened? Was it an accident? No, it wasn't an accident. He was on top of a subway car surfing it. And then the mom would have to say, well, that's clearly an accident. And then the cop's like, well, no, that's not accidental. That's stupid. And then this dumbass mom is like, no, that's an accident. Maybe she actually thinks that he like wandered up there and didn't know where he was going. Hamza was with a group of friends on the northbound R train in Jackson Heights, 10:25 a.m. Monday, when he fell from the train and landed on the tracks. His arm, I don't know, it says, then it just says his arm was detached from the elbow down. Yeah, I don't know if it landed on the tracks and then a train went over it. There's no way, right? I mean, how the hell did it fall off? Arms don't just fall off, right? Or did he fall off the train and then put his weight down on his hand and then his arm broke off? Is that what happened? Because that sounds ridiculous. What is this guy, made of Lego? His arm was detached from the elbow down with the severed limb found under the R train. A transit worker told the Post on Monday the boy was taken to Bellevue Hospital. Why can't anybody ask more questions about how it actually fell off? Arms don't just fall off, for God's sake. I need a few more details on this. Mom Soha said the family hasn't told Hamza's little brother of the extent of the injury. We told him there was an accident and it was a bad situation, and his brother come back soon. Soha, okay, obviously she speaks English as a second language. Well, okay, welcome to the United States, Soha. Sorry about your son's arm. Not an accident, though. Jesus. Welcome into this show. If you ever want to reach me, you can reach out via email, eric@ericzaneshow.com. On the Shoreliners Striping inbox. So glad that you can check in. Tyler says, fitting he was on the R train. Amanda says, oh, please, no GoFundMe. And Tyler, prior to that, said, I really hope this isn't one of those times where there's a $5 million GoFundMe for him. Yeah, probably. Bob says she was calling him an accident. Amanda suggested, is this the type of scene where Dennis Hopper gets decapitated from the movie Speed? Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. I don't know. It seems like there would be more damage than just his arm. Not sure. All right. So email me if you have any suggestions on the show or you have any stories you want to send along. I always appreciate those. Eric@ericzaneshow.com. For folks who are getting the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube right now, it is time to send you off on your day. I give you a handful of moments on it, and then the rest of it, you must go to Twitch, twitch.tv/EricZaneLive. Give yourself a little username, whatever that may be, and then hit the follow button. You know when I go live, you get the show uninterrupted on Twitch. Otherwise, have a great day. If you want to download the audio podcast of this, wherever you get podcasts, you can just search Eric Zane Show, and there I am. And you can listen to the audio podcast at your leisure. So thank you very much. Have a good one.